Namaste Clients. Today I'm Ankit Sharma standing right in front of you and I'm going to teach you chapter sound of class 8th. So my dear students, I hope you and your family is safe at home and you all are using your time wisely and securely. So my dear children, today we are going to study chapter sound. It is very interesting chapter, okay, and I hope you will try to understand all the basic concept present in this chapter. So students, in this chapter we are basically going to study what is sound, from which object sound arises, how the sound produced, how the sound is heard, how the sound will propagate, and also we will study some characteristics of sound in this chapter. Okay, along with that we will also study types of sound and about little bit about noise pollution. Okay students, so let us start chapter sound. Now before starting chapter, okay, as you know that there are 5 sense organ by which we understand our surrounding. Now what are those organs? One is hearing, sight, smell, sense, taste. Okay, sense means touch. Understood everyone? So by these 5 senses we study or understand about our surrounding. Okay, so whenever we want to hear something, we require something or something reaches to our ear. Okay, so what reaches to our ear whenever we are hearing something, that thing which reaches to our ear, that is known as sound. Okay friends, so sound, what is sound? So understand the basic definition of sound. Now student, what is sound? Sound is a form of energy. Okay, so like different kind of energy is there, like electrical energy, heat energy. So sound is also a form of energy which produces a sensation of hearing in our ear. Okay my dear students, so what is sound? Sound is a form of energy. It is the energy by which we hear or we produce a hearing sensation in our ears or ringing sensation in our ears. Okay students, now those objects which produces a sound are known as source of sound. So those objects which produce sound are known as source of sound. For example, television, for example, telephone, for example, bell, for example, clock, alarm clock, etc. Radio, speaker, the mobile phone. So there are large number of examples are there of source of sound. Understand? So those objects which produce sound, it is known as source of sound. Okay. Now after this we are going to the next topic, that is how is sound produced. Okay my dear students, so now we are going to study how the sound is produced. Okay, so in our daily life we see different kinds of sound. Now what are those sounds? Whenever we clap we hear sound, whenever we talk we hear sound, whenever you are having 2 utensils and you bang against each other you hear sound, whenever any man is repairing or doing some work, mechanical work like drilling a hole, at that time you hear a sound. So there are different kinds of sound you hear in your daily life or you come across in your daily life. Okay, so basically how the sound will produce. So sound produced whenever any body vibrates. Okay, so sound is produced by the help of vibration or when a body vibrates. So whenever any object or body vibrate, you hear the sound. Okay. So sometime in many cases you can feel the vibration. For example, if I'm having a metal plate in my right hand and in my left hand I'm having a metal spoon. If I beat the metal plate by the spoon, then what will happen? You will hear a sound. Okay, students. So when the metal plate in your hand also, you will feel some kind of vibration of metal plates. Okay, so in many cases whenever you hear the sounds, you will hear the vibration of one object. Okay, students. So it is one example by which we can say that vibration produces sound or vibration cause the production of sound. Okay. Next example, suppose I'm having a rubber band in my hand. Okay. Suppose what happen, I'm having a rubber band and I stretch the rubber band in such a way that one end go in the thumb, another end go in my little finger. Okay. Okay, students. Now it is a thumb, it is a little finger. So what happens if I plug this rubber band in the middle? You will see the rubber band will start vibrating. Okay, and if you bring this rubber band nearby to your ear, you will hear some small type of sound. Okay, so in this way we can say that the vibration or whenever any object vibrate, we hear the sound. Okay. Another example I want to give you, there is a device, that device or instrument, it is known as tuning fork. Okay. Tuning fork is generally present in our physics laboratory. Okay. And it is an instrument which is used to hear some specific type of sound. Okay. So what is tuning fork? Tuning fork is an instrument which is used to study some specific type of sound. Now in tuning fork, what is the structure of tuning fork look like? So tuning fork is a U shape. Okay, so tuning fork is a U shaped steel instrument which have a stem at the base. Okay, students. So this is known as stem and this is known as prong or collectively prongs. Okay, so it is made up of steel. Whenever these prongs are hit by the rubber pad, okay, so they start vibrating. These prongs start vibrating, and by the help of vibration, you will hear different types of sound depending upon the amount of vibration in it. Larger the vibration, larger will be the sound produced. Smaller the vibration, smaller will be the sound produced. Okay. Now, in this tuning fork, sometimes you are not able to see the vibration. Okay. So how you came across that these prongs are vibrating or not? How can you say that? Okay. So you can say in a way. Suppose what you do, you take a stand. Okay, you take a iron stand. Now with the help of this stand, you tie a plastic ball with the help of a string. Okay, and what do? You first of all vibrate the prongs or set the prongs in vibration by hitting with the rubber pad. Now when you bring this prongs nearby to the plastic ball, you will see or notice that this ball start moving to this side. Okay, so in this way you can say that these prongs are vibrating or moving here and there, and in this way the sound is coming from this tuning fork. Another way to notice that these prongs are vibrating, how you can say that, take a beaker and fill up with the water. Okay, we fill this up with the water, and when you touch the prong on the upper surface of the water, so you will notice some type of wave or pattern in the water, and in this way you can say that these prongs are moving or vibrating. Okay students, so in this way the sound is produced. Okay, now I am going to tell you two activities by which you can produce sound at home very easily. Okay, so what are those activities? Now at home, what do? You take out a ruler or a scale, metal scale. Okay, from you take out a ruler or a scale from your geometry box. Now what you do? If it is a table, now place the ruler at the edge of the table. Okay, now what will you do? You will push this scale in such a way that this scale start moving up and down. Okay, and vibration. Okay, or you can see the scale start vibrating, and in this way you will hear some small type of sound. Okay, so it is one activity in which you can do at your home very easily. Another activity which you can also do at your home. Suppose I am having a piece of paper. Okay, it is a piece of paper. Now what you will do with this paper? Gently fold this paper in the middle. Okay, we fold this paper in the middle. Now what you will do? At the center, you cut a semicircle. Okay, students. So gently you cut a semicircle. Okay, so now you see there is semicircle in the middle. Now what happened? You unfold these pages. Okay, now when you blow the holes from this slit, from these holes, you will hear a sound. Okay, listen. Are you able to hear it? Okay, students. So I hope you will try this activity at your home, and on the behalf of that, you are able to hear sound. So it is one very easy activity which you can do at your home, and you will try to understand different types of sound. So it is very simple activity, and I hope you can do this activity at your home also and try to understand different types of sound. Okay, students. Now, other than this, we are studying about that source of sound. Okay, and sound is produced by the help of vibration. So, in another word, we can say that sound is produced by a vibrating body. Okay, students, or we can say that vibrating body is a source of sound. Okay, students. So in source of sound, I told you both object produces sound is known as source of sound. So students, here in this topic, how the sound is produced, we have studied about sound is produced by the help of vibrating object or by the help of vibration. So in other words, we can say that all the vibrating object is a source of sound. Okay, but it depending upon either we can hear it or not hear it, that depend upon certain limit which we are going to study at the later end of this chapter. Okay, students. Now, after this, one more definition is there, and that definition is known as vibration. Okay. Now, I hope you can understand and write the definition of vibration on your own. Think about it, students. Okay. So, what is vibration? Now, my dear children, vibration, it is a rapid to and fro motion of any object around in maybe you have understand it, but you are not able to interpret in the way of definition. So understand the definition, better understand. It is a rapid. Rapid means fast. It is a rapid to and fro motion of any object. To and fro means आगे और पीछे, or you can say to and instead of to and fro, you can write back and forth. Back and forth. So what is vibration? It is a rapid to and fro motion of any object. Understand? When this object or this unit form vibrate on this side, and after some time it will go toward this side, and this side come to this side. Okay, so it is a rapid motion of any object, rapid to and fro motion of any object around a fixed point. Able to understand, it is very important. Around a fixed point means the object will vibrate around the fixed point. Suppose you're having a spring. You're having a spring. If we compress the spring, then what will happen? The spring will come outwards, inward, outward, inward. So in this way, the spring vibrates around the fixed position, around the fixed point. So in this way, the tuning fork also vibrates around the fixed position. Now this is a fixed position, okay, and it will vibrate around it. When this side go toward this side, say A, this second hand also go to the A dash, okay. But when this hand go towards this B position, then this arm will go towards the B dash position. Okay, students. So in this way, the tuning fork vibrate, and by the help of this, I have explained the definition. Vibration. It is a rapid to and fro motion of any object around a fixed point. Okay. So students, in this lecture, we have studied about two topics mainly. Okay. What are those topics? First is sound. Another one is how the sound is produced. In our next lecture, we will study that in our body, how the sound is produced and how the sound occurs. And next, we are going to study that does sound require a medium to travel or not. Okay, students? So, namaste.